Well, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, didn't you know? Trouble is, well, I won't even say it. Anyway, here we go. Into the shop. Into the shop. It's a freaking disaster. Everybody in the world, just tell me how big of a disaster my shop is. It's okay, because it is only 54 by 72. It's a 15-foot drill. It takes up the majority of the room, but it's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind, because you know what? When I'm done and I clean up this whole entire mess and throw out a bunch of stuff, my drill will be ready. I really would like to, I want to sell that truck. That truck I've got plans for, but that truck there, that 1937 Chevy, I actually want to sell it. It does not have a title on it. That's my problem. So, not that it matters too much. Titles can be had. There's a dude out in, there's a guy out in western Pennsylvania, Iron City Garage. He buys and sells those trucks, but I don't know. He's got a bit of an attitude problem, if you ask me. But he deals with people all the time, and you know, that's all there is to it. So what I'm doing now is, I'm not complaining. Trust me, I'm not complaining. What I'm about to do is I'm going to start cutting these arms off, and I just kind of wanted to film this like so. Let's see if I got it. I got it? I do got it. So what I want to do is cut these arms off of here so that I can start drilling holes. I cut one off, and I will tell you, these things are hard. They're hard. So what I've done is I've stuck a piece of pipe inside there, and I stuck a piece of pipe on the inside of that thing so that it would hold it, and now I'm going to cut this sucker off. These things are not going to be flush, but they're not going to be flush, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the center of this thing. It's not that difficult to do. I'm going to center it, and then I'm going to bore that hole. Now I did it with one of them already. It turned out okay. It's just where these welds are, that is super hard for some stupid reason. It's just hard. So anyhow, let's see what we got here. Really neat. I'm just going to do a couple of these, I think. What I need to do, and it doesn't matter whether they're rights or lefts, this piece of pipe actually works pretty good. So there it is. Let's see what we come up with. Maybe? Clear shot, maybe? Let's face it, I'm not making high quality production. I don't make enough money for that. Ooh. Anyway. A little drop of, what is that, 80W90 gear oil on that drill bit. Seems to work better than anything else that I've got. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting a pilot hole through each and every one of them. I've got them set so that they're dead center. And what I do is I dump my chips into that box there. Let's get some of them out of the way. Got a box. I ended up making another bushing. I was short a bushing, and instead of waiting, I just cut a new bushing with the lathe. And that's it. I could have bought new arms for this now at this point, ones with the hole in them. But they were very expensive. They were like 40 bucks a piece for them. And they're not available. So, it wouldn't matter if they were $140 a piece. They're not available, they're not available. I read that wrong thing there. So when they're not available, you just got to make do with what you got. And after I get these holes bored, I'm going to take that shaft and flatten it level with the rest of this thing. And I'm going to start putting the drill together. Honest to Pete, the thing's ready to go. And we should be able to have that thing together here in the next few days. I mean, I gotta haul hay tomorrow. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna go up and get lime or not, but I'm just running out of time to do the trucking I need to do. 80-90 gear oil seems to make this thing cut like a champ. These are Milwaukee bits. They're not the greatest bits in the world, but they're a good homeowner special. They're probably Chinese. I don't much care for China bits, but I'll get there. Alright, now this is how these turned out. I had cut them all off, I think, just shortly before this part of the video. It was yesterday for me. I cut them all off, they lay there. And I drilled a pilot hole, but you probably didn't see me drill that 5/8 inch hole there. When you cut this, I couldn't get it close enough to the steel. And it needs to be very close because these things actually have to track directly behind the opener and the seed boot, the seed boot. So I'm going to use that grinder that I have on the ground because it's easier to set it there. And I'll cut a couple of them off and you can watch me do that. Nothing special. Safety third, I'm not even bothering with safety glass. Kid and you're watching me do this, I'm an old school idiot, and if you are here watching me do this, you already know that because I don't have hearing protection in and I'm deaf and I'm not wearing safety glasses because, well, it's not that I wouldn't wear safety glasses. Let me see if I can find the safety glasses. The problem with safety glasses, and I'm going to tell you this, the problem with safety glasses is you can have 100 pairs of safety glasses, right? And if it's me wearing the safety glasses, I would put them right back where I got my safety glasses from. But because other people that work in this shop have a hard time with putting safety glasses on, clear safety glasses, I know you're probably saying, they're on your head, stupid, they're on your head. Clear safety glasses seem to elude everyone. Now, if Timothy buys safety glasses, he'll put them over there at his work area there, and he will put them back every single time. So, but because they're his and he paid for them, he'll do that. But if they're mine, I think it's fuck all to everything dad right now, and yeah, he can throw them on the ground and I can complain and he doesn't give a fuck, just like most anybody that works here. So I guess I'll do safety first and put my safety glasses on. Maybe I'll save myself from going blind.
How about a pakitong-kitong song? Go ahead. Ready? No, not that. Very good. Galing.
Nangangapugi.
Nangangapogi. Nangangagat, right?
Tong 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 bat tong kita.
Oh.
Awi mamo.
Oh.
Ta ta ta.
Oh.
Mawaki and basara.
Oh.
Mahia.
Oh.
Mahui.
Oh.
Tapaka. Nangangagat.
Very good. That's Tagalog song, Tim. It's a song. Something about crab hard to catch, so they bite you. Here he goes. That is a wicked one.
Huh?
Wicked drill.
It'll ruin your day.
Oh, big time.
It will.
How much you paid for that machine?
With all the bits and stuff, I got close to $4,000 in it.
$4,000. Wow.
Close to 4,000.
All the specific drill, Teresa.
Well, saved me a baler.
Yeah, that's true.
Blah blah.
Okay, so the whole point in this is to make this work, okay? So, the RK product, Copperhead Ag bought them. This is the fix for this style drill, this old drill. So that's what you do. You have to drill a hole, put that in, and I'll show you in a second. I'm not going to do it right now. Might be. That's better. Got the wire heating.
It's got an extra wrap.
Huh?
It's got an extra wrapper.
Wrapper of what?
Strap wrapper.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
What do you roll in?
Well, you know what? Tim, do you know how it was made? Make one. I just manufactured a whole bunch of parts that I couldn't get anymore, so I'm pretty sure you can manufacture a strap wrapper. Oh, Mother Deere wants this thing off the market. Mother Deere wants these off the market. I don't want it. You know how much money they can make in parts? Dumbasses.
Hey, look, John Deere's over in Ukraine with a fence today.
Oh yeah, well if 14% of Europe's grain comes from there, they'd be stupid not to be.
Germany said food prices go up between 30 and 50%.
I think here in the United States they're going to have to make a choice between food and fuel. And they better choose, I don't know, man. How much traffic was on the road when you came home?
None.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I had traffic.
I went down New Jersey way, and I came back Pennsylvania. It was clear all the way down.
Well, New Jersey always is. It takes about 15, 20 minutes longer.
Yeah, I got to Laurel around 8:30. What did I do here? 6.
What I need is a wet kit on that damn Mac. Yeah, so you can go get lime. Lime. Yeah, if I could get eggshells, they'd be the way to go, but I don't think I'll be able to get eggshells. I don't know.
After that old guy.
He's not old. Yeah, I mean, eggshells you got to put more on. You know, you do. You have to put more on because they're not as fine.
What else is in eggshells?
Calcium carbonate. It's pure calcium carbonate. There's sulfur in there. Sulfur, calcium carbonate. You know, I mean, as far as a liming product, it's pure calcium carbonate, but whatever those traces are, I mean, nothing else. You need sulfur from whatever residue is left from the birds, from the egg. I got fuel this morning. The guy's like, "What do you got in your container?" And says, "Hay." "Why?" "Oh." I said, "I'll have hay and then I'll have spent compost when I get back." "Oh, okay." That was at 3 o'clock this morning, you know. He's bored out of his mind. Really like to be putting that compost on Proccassinis, you know.
Out 50s. Can you get 100 acres planted?
Huh?
That's 75 acres.
Okay, so that's it. The end of this. Welded them up. I was a little bit cold and I had my wire speed too fast on these first ones, but that's okay. It seemed to have good penetration. I got heat clear up to the front where it burned the paint out of it, so it wasn't too cold. Good penetration, I would say, on those. These are the new arms. They are finished, and I will have them mounted up after I put those row units on. So tomorrow's job is kind of going to be just a cleanup deal. Get rid of these seed boots and seed tubes. Get them out of my life. And these guys here, we're going to mount them up. Those are... The ones in the back are the left side. So if you stand behind the machine, it's the ones on this side. And these ones here are the ones for the right side. I thought when I bought this thing, and I guess I'm just dumb, I didn't pay that close of attention to it. I thought that the front ones were one direction and the rear ones were another, but it's not that way. I do know that some guys are reversing them. For cornrows and stuff, and they say that it does a good job, but I don't know. I'm just going to put it back the way it was and call it a day. So they're going to go on tomorrow, and then we're going to start putting these units here, which are for the seed firmer. I have all new springs over here. I know I've showed this 100 times, but I got all new springs, and in the 750, all the springs are the same. Doesn't matter whether they're for the closing wheel here, or there's rights and lefts too, so you kind of got to be careful which ones you grab. Yeah, there should be 48 of them damn things. If there's not, then I'm going to have to... Oh, did I get the wrong... I didn't get all of them, did I? Oh, my dumbass only bought 24 of them, right? Yep, I only bought 24. Shit. Oh well. I've got more. I do have more over there. I might have 24 of them, but for the firming wheel, I'll just pick up the best ones that I've got here. You know, they're springs, you know, and the ones on the firming wheel, they don't break that often, so. And it's not like it's going to be that big of a deal if I do break one that I can't fix it. So I'm sure I got another 24 springs floating around here. I know over here, see, there's brand new ones in there. There's a bunch of them in there. There's a bunch of them. So I probably do have another 24 of them brand new ones in here. They're there. I probably do. Which would be good. I won't have a problem. So obviously once I get those row units on, I'll put the firming wheels on, and then I'm going to put these on. And these are nice because instead of having that bearing deal, these have a bolt, a couple of shims, and a dust cap to keep the dirt out of the bearing on the closing wheel arm. And I'm really excited to see how these work. I think they're going to work out really, really good. We have clay soil here, so like I said, I just think it's going to work out really, really good because they'll crumble the clay soil. And even if it's a little bit wet, they will crumble that soil. They're not going to make mud balls. So I don't really want to get on the ground too early here because I'm going to let the hay grow. So it's going to be a little cooler, but I think it would be good. That's what I think. So anyways, I think I've explained enough of that. And I'm going to go home, get something to eat, go to bed, and get up at 2:30 in the morning because I'm going to have to drive another load of hay. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's show.